We will talk about various Linux distributions which are available, and I'm starting with the first in the list is Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and this is a commercial software because it provides you various patches, security updates, and the support contract. Next in the list is Oracle Enterprise Linux. Again, this comes with two distribution. It's free to download and use. Next in the list is Ubuntu. When I'm counting this software, I would also like to show you the list that we have available. So like here, Red Hat, that I just told you, this is commercial software. Then we have Linux, Oracle Linux, which is available freely also, and you can also get the support contract from the vendor. Ubuntu comes in two variations. So like two variant, one is Ubuntu server and one is Ubuntu desktop. So desktop is a client operating system and server is a server operating system. And I'm going to show you in next slides what is the difference between the client operating system and the server operating system. Same way, there is another free to use Linux operating system, and the name is CentOS Stream. It used to be CentOS only earlier, but now they have changed it to CentOS Stream. Then there is another one called as FreeBSD. It is one of the oldest operating systems existing, and various firewalls also use this BSD software operating system. So that is another one available to use in the market. And then Fedora, and there are many more. SUSE is there. So all these various Linux distributions, or we call them Linux distro, they comes with a common Linux kernel which is tweaked or changed as per requirement by all these various vendors. So when we talk about kernel, I'm now going to explain a little bit like how this kernel communicate towards the hardware and what is the application layer on top of it. So Linux kernel is the core component of operating system that provides an interface between the hardware and the application components. So it helps to have communication across hardware components and the application components. Let's take an example that we have a physical machine, any PC, laptop, computer that has various physical components like CPU. It has memory, we call that RAM. Then it has let's say any PCI or PCIe interface. Then it has hard disk inside it and many other physical components, and we call these physical components as hardware. So this hardware, when we install operating system, then operating system has its core module which is called as kernel module. This kernel module has various drivers, various interfaces, various machine interpreters which are sitting here within the operating system, and they help to communicate to the upper layer that we call as application layer. So then we have application modules, like let's say we are using when we logged in into operating system, we see start menu, we see interface, we see terminals. All those application modules with the help of kernel are communicating with the hardware module, and we turn these application module and kernel module together operating system. And various vendors, they have changed it as per their own requirement or added new features, and that's why they are coming with various distributions. Every distribution has their kernel module which is changed with the application to make it very useful for the user experience.